Hey there everybody, welcome back to Duke Nukem 0 Hour. I'm still Niggeroth. I'm still just going to be doing this by myself from this, whoa, what's this, first person perspective? Yeah, that's right, it's another wonderful, actually semi kind of helpful cheat. Or code unlock, I don't know. I actually think I got this one legitimately, somehow. I'm also going to be using another special magical cheat for this particular level just because I'm extremely tired of this game. And this other cheat I think is called Action Nukem, and it actually does a very helpful thing, which makes all enemies die in one hit. And that's kind of a good thing for this particular level here, mostly because they kind of go overboard on some of the enemy placements and things like that. But thankfully we'll be making that a hell of a lot easier through, I'm going to say, good gameplay and through general apathy. But first thing we have to do is clear out all this room so that some more enemy waves can spawn, and finally that cyborg will appear so we can grab its head and then use its head as a key, because that is an exciting new mechanic we have never seen before. Next thing we want to do is figure out that this is a door here. That's pretty goddamn amazing. Pick up a useless gas mask, which we will not be using ever. And gradually just make our way through this. Well, it's not the worst level, it's not the best. Well, it's really bad to say when the best level is the minecart section, because that was only good for the music. Well, I don't know, I guess this one at least has a different aesthetic, which I guess is fine. And if you are looking for a challenge and I guess a lot of atomic health drops, this is the level for you. Because I seriously think there are about 9 atomic healths throughout this entire level. And this level has no secrets, so these are all atomic healths that are just put directly out for you to get. But like I said before, and well, it's a lot of science fiction out there, Jesus. But yeah, as I said before, I'm using cheats because, well, to a degree, some of the parts of this level are not really fun when you have to struggle with killing, well, cyborgs for one thing. And we will be seeing more of the Scyther Velociraptor things because, this is the last real level. And I guess it does a better job than the last level of being kind of a final level. But it's still got a lot of the same problems as every other level so far. It's a lot of empty space, it's a lot of very linear corridors, there's not really any exploration. There's also certain dick moves like those eggs right there. They will do way too much damage, but we've seen that before. And hey look, it's another atomic health. Sweet, that just gave me, like 11 health. But yeah, we run into one of the first more annoying areas, not so much for that human pregnancy, or that that large baby maker up top there, because you can actually stay down here and snipe at it, but rather it's because of these octobrains. They can be very annoying to hit, and pretty much they'll appear anywhere out of the bottom of that pit, so it can be kind of annoying. And then obviously dealing with more of these poisonous egg sacs and waiting for their gas to dissipate very slowly. And actually, amazingly enough, like I said before, the first-person perspective actually helps quite a bit with shooting. It almost seems like this game could have actually been alright as a first-person game. I'm not sure why they decided to go for a third-person perspective, but they did. So whatever. It's too late now. I can't go back and tell. I think it's GT Interactive to fix their game, because I would probably convince them not to make it. Because Jesus Christ. But yeah, this particular room can actually be kind of annoying if you do decide to jump out immediately, because, well, there's eggs completely surrounding you. There was a Scyther waiting to attack you, and probably poison you a lot, and I don't know, I guess they try to make up for it by giving you another atomic health, which I actually don't need right now, which is why I'm ignoring it. And as we slowly wait for the gas to dissipate, we can continue onward to... well, we don't actually know what the goal is outside of taking down the ship. Hey look, another atomic health. One room later. But yeah, what we need to get is this bio-emitter for some reason. I don't know, they never explain it. Hey look, France is blowing up, that's hilarious. Ha 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 ha, France, right? Right guys? France? Pretty funny. Yeah, since there are no secrets on this level, the only thing you need to do to get the cheat on this particular level is, I guess, find all the atomic health. Jesus Christ. No. What you need to do is rescue all the babes, and they're, well, since there's no secrets, they're actually all out in the open. So, this is actually a pretty easy level to get the cheat unlocked for. But I think what it unlocks is, well, I think it's another cheat that I'm actually using right now, which is unlimited gamma cannon, which... it's not bad. I mean, it gives you plenty of ammunition, but it gives you plenty of ammunition for a completely kind of shitty weapon. But, I mean, it does pretty good damage whenever you have everything die in one hit, so... But hey, guess what that was? That was another atomic health, which I think racks us up to about 5 or 6 by now. Also, there's plenty of useless ammo sitting around, such as pistol ammo for some odd reason, or freezer ammo, which, well, considering we are pretty much at the very final area of this stage, it's pretty useless actually. But yeah, this particular section can be a bit annoying because it's not very clear what will make the doors trigger and open, and even what you're supposed to do when you actually get into this area here. This fucking door will open. There we go. But yeah, what we need to do is just walk up to these and use them. Not actually sure what they do. Maybe they're connected to a larger generator and we're overloading it, or... it doesn't really explain anything outside of take down ship, bang bang. And that's really not helpful. But, you know, the story has always been the high point of this game, so... I really feel let down here at the end. But after we cleared out all those enemies, this door up here should unlock. But for some reason it's not, so I think we have to walk downstairs first and ram our face into this door a couple times, find out it doesn't unlock. So maybe this door will unlock now. Hooray! I don't know what triggers those. And now all we need to do is walk back down here and activate this last one, and the exit should open up for us. But who was that winged, one-eyed son of a bitch that was flying off? Well, that's going to be our last boss, who we will be seeing in this particular video. First, though, we just make our way up to the top and deal with another very, well, I don't want to say it's a dick move, because they do put a health refilling station right behind these guys, so it's kind of a moot point, but it's mostly just a dick move because you have to wait for them to explode, and that's high-intensity gameplay, I'll tell you that much. But we can now reach the ending. You just want to make sure and jump over this, because otherwise you will fall to your death, and that's no fun. But look at that shit explode. That's so great.
It is our destiny to take your planet, Nukem. It was predicted in the stars.
Want to know what I predict?
And with that, it's time to take down the final boss of the game. I assume he's supposed to be the cycloptic emperor. Except now he has some kind of magical robot flying suit, and he's got some annoying moves. I wouldn't say they are dangerous. It's just, as you notice, there's plenty of spaces to fall off, and one of his more annoying moves is to rock the ground and kind of make you lose control and fall off the edge. So, more than anything, you want to make sure and not be near any of the edges of these buildings.
Cool.
First, though, what we want to do is come over here to collect this weapon we haven't seen in probably about 20 levels, and try to collect as much ammunition and health and do whatever as much as possible, because thankfully they apparently think this fight is going to be hard. But in actuality, as we'll see in just a second when I'm done collecting and making sure I have plenty of really useful BMF Thunderstrike ammunition, we will actually start fighting this... Where is he? Oh, there he is. Fuck. Yeah, we're almost done collecting ammo. And then we're going to find a nice safe spot that's not going to have us fall off the edge of something and die. But yeah, I guess as you can see, he's pretty terrifying. He's got pretty much 2 projectiles. And there's his old baby stomp. Yeah, he's really dull, actually. I guess the stomp thing is kind of interesting. It's probably the most annoying thing about the fight, but as you'll see in a second, only one of his projectiles is actually kind of dangerous, and it's probably easily dodgeable if I actually gave a shit. But yeah, it's that one. That one actually does a fair bit of damage. The other one is really pathetic and probably will only hit you once or twice for about 1 damage. It's kind of whatever. And speaking of pathetic, this BMF Thunderstrike is still really anticlimactic for what's supposed to be the most powerful weapon in the game. But I can at least cause you to go temporarily blind at times. Actually, amazingly enough, what is the most useful weapon during this fight is the missile, the multi-strike missile launcher. Normally, the spread on the missiles are kind of a hindrance, but thankfully he's such a big-ass target that pretty much every one of the rockets will hit him, and it does a considerable amount of damage. And he's actually pretty much dead. And with that, it's time to see this wonderful and amazing ending!
Well done, Duke, but I'm afraid it's not over yet.
Whoa, mama. Hail to the king, baby.
Well, that was probably the most boring Duke Nukem ending ever, and a very fitting payoff to the last 22 fucking levels. That's right, 22 levels of this god-awful bullshit that managed to spam probably, well, if YouTube is correct, it's probably been about 4 to 5 hours worth of recording, and probably double that worth of actual, like, me playing. But hopefully this kind of illustrates even more so that Duke Nukem has always been pretty shitty outside of maybe 1 or 2 games, and none of these games I have played. So, hopefully you have at least enjoyed my pain and my co-commentary pain, I guess. But for now, I'll leave you to the ending credits, and I'll see you next time for whatever it is that I will be LPing. This is Negro, saying bye.